name's Suzanne Kendall, and I'm the founder of Right2BHeard, and we are an organization here in town that works on bringing the citizens closer to their elected officials. We do anything that we can. We're a nonprofit, Washington State nonprofit, and we do everything we can to objectively, nonpartisan, objectively inform citizens about candidates who are running, about policies, local policies. This organization started in 2011, and I was living in Tucson, Arizona, and I was working for a candidate in Tucson back when I was still partisan. And part of the reason I loved this candidate is that they were Republican and they became Democrat. And I thought, okay, that's wide open thinking. And this was in 2011. And the candidate also worked very closely with civil discourse, national civil discourse projects. Very, very impressive person. And this was in 2009 when the Tea Party started, and I was all excited about the Tea Party because I thought, this is what it's about. This is the people doing it. You know, this is the people speaking out, and they're going to be heard, dang it. You know, and it didn't turn out as wonderful for me as I thought it would. And I came to work on numerous mornings, and our window was shot out. There's a lot of gun action, somebody keyed the entire side of my car because I had a sign on the window, and you know, it just goes on and on. It was a very hateful campaign in 2010, and we did the best we could, and right after my candidate won, she was sworn in, and within 1 week, she was shot in the face by a constituent. And I see her, you know, about twice a year, and because she comes to Washington State fairly often. But I've never stood in front of a crowd this size and just shared that. It is one of the most traumatic things. I was there when it happened. And it's one of the most traumatic things that's ever happened in my life. Shortly thereafter, I was saying things like, you know, her father was saying, oh yeah, the Tea Party did it. And I go, wait a minute, what do you mean the Tea Party did it? So they got to the bottom of that whole thing. But for me personally, I wanted us all, candidates as well as citizens, to have, yeah, great, we've got the right to free speech, but shouldn't we also have a right to be heard? You know, it's nowhere in the Constitution. Okay, so I started that in January, the week after she was shot. And after that, I moved back to Vancouver. We originally moved here in 1953, which, don't do the math. And when I moved back after college and practicing law up in Seattle for 30 years and going down to Tucson and running campaigns and doing all this political stuff down in Arizona, came home in 2012. So the reception for this in Vancouver has been really, really incredible. And this, over 100 people in here, pretty exciting, pretty exciting. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah. when my friend James Tolson asked me if I wanted to run an online a candidate forum with him, I was very excited to be involved because we have kept ourselves to online candidate forums for the most part. So this is James Tolson, Director of CHAP, Concerned Humans Against Poverty.
Woo! Yeah, thank you. Okay, so you're going to see me running around troubleshooting, you know, Murphy's Law, everything that could happen has happened. So we have two mics. One wired mic is going to be for that side of the room. The other wired mic is going to be for this side of the room. We're going to begin shortly. I want to, first of all, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedules to come here and see your candidates and see other candidates and show support. I just want to, let's go over CHAP. I'm sorry, my mind's running 100 miles a minute. I started CHAP formally in September 2016. We are a non-profit pending right now, so all of our paperwork's up with the IRS. If you're interested in what we do, and what we do is we advocate for those living in poverty and those living in homelessness, dealing with homelessness. We'll take anybody to varying degrees of volunteerism. You just, all you have to do is ask, and we'll put you in the right spot. And even if it's not with us, even if it's with another organization like Food with Friends or Free Hot Soup or the various many other organizations that are in the county, will point you in the right direction.